We're going to do a review of the Uberti Cattleman 1873 revolver. This replica is probably as close as you can get to an original Colt 1873. Now the Cattleman differs, you know, they have a whole bunch of different models. The reason I got this one is I wanted one that this is probably very close to what the Army adopted in 1873, 7.5 inch barrel. They do have Cimarron, and that has a 7th Cavalry model, and basically about the only difference is this has a brass trigger guard and back strap, where that one's steel, and on this side of the grip is a military cartouche, and probably it's stamped different on there. And the difference is about $80 or $100, so really I don't need it. This is close enough of a copy to an original Colt Army issued pistol, 1873 pistol, as I need. You know, granted it's not exactly the thing, but it's close. And an original Colt that's in shootable condition, they're astronomical at prices. This gun is getting a little closer. Real nice bluing on it. Okay, you got the 7.5 inch barrel of sight. Real nice bluing. Color case hardened frame and hammer. And like I said, this one has, the difference is the brass back strap and trigger guard. It is in .45 long Colt. You can get them in different calibers, 38 or .357 Magnum. I'm not sure what different ones they offer. I was just interested, because I'm interested in military guns, I wanted a close copy. Even though this isn't, they do have ones that almost replicate it, but this was available at Gander Mountain. I paid about $500 for it. Which is about the retail price of this. And out of all the guns, you know, I looked at several of the other guns in the case too. They had different models. So I'm doing an overview. I haven't shot this yet, but be wary. When I asked the guy to let me look at this gun, and I got the last one. I got the one in the display case. I did look at another one, an Outlaw or something, or one with a shorter barrel. And when I see, the action on this is nice, and the balance is good. But when I pulled, when the kid went to show me the other gun, he pulled the hammer back, he noticed that the action wasn't as smooth as this. This is pretty smooth, nice, makes a clicking sound. That was kind of gritty, and so be wary. I got this one, I handled it, and I bought the one I got to handle, so it felt good to me. I don't know if there's a quality issue or not. The fit and finish on this is good. Now I did a review on Pieta Black Powder Revolver, 1851 Colt Navy. And it was nice on the outside, but if you noticed on the inside of the receiver and that there were machine marks, chatter marks and that. That's not present on this. Of course, the price difference of another couple $100, they're trying to keep their quality a lot better. So, so the quality, fit, finish, price is the going price. Didn't get no bargains, but didn't overpay either. So now we'll kind of review this as far as the Colt. I'll give you a basic thing on the Colt single action revolver. How the gun works is this is just like the original. It has 3 positions. You go back to the first click, and what that does is the first click on the Colts, basically, trying to go back, if you can, I don't know if you can see it, I don't have anything white behind it, but the firing pin in the fired position is protruding. You can see the gap. If you look through the gap of the unloaded gun, you can see the firing pin in there. The first position, or the first click, pulls the hammer back a little. And that keeps the firing pin at what they call the at-rest or storage position. The owner's manual says you should always leave this gun on the first click, okay, because the firing pin is back and a 1/4 inch away from the thing. Again, we have the second click on this gun, and when you go to the second click, then you can open the loading gate and that frees up the cylinder, okay? And then you have full cock, which you're ready to fire. Also, like on the originals, this revolver has the firing pin fixed to the hammer. Now that's the way the original guns were. As compared to, I have this pistol, which when you pull it back, you notice there's no firing pin. It's got what's called a safety transfer bar in there. And that's where the firing pin floats in the receiver of the pistol itself. And when the hammer comes down, it strikes a plate that hits the firing pin, which sets off the cartridge. This is the old-fashioned way. There's a hole in the frame where this pin goes through, and actually goes through right into hit the cartridge primer. Now your safety features are, this first cock is a safety feature. Now most of the people only load 5 rounds. The gun was designed to have 6 rounds in it with this first cock. That's the way it was designed. I know the standard practice for many people is, only load 5, and you can do, that's the way it is. There is a second safety feature on this gun, and I'll show you how that works, which is kind of interesting. But I'll show you quickly also how to field strip one of these. What you do is you go back to the half cock position. Okay, check your gun, rotate it around, make sure it's unloaded. In the half cock position with the gate closed, go over, and there's a pin here, there's a little button here. Push this in, it's spring loaded. And then the rod, which holds the cylinder, and you can pull this out. So you depress that. Oh, I can't get it. Let me get back on that. Okay, this thing's a little new and stiff. There's a cylinder rod here, and there's a push pin. This is a spring-loaded pin. You depress from this side onto the pin, and you pull the rod out. Just like this. This one's, it's kind of hard for me to hold that and get it, but you get the rod, you can actually get the rod free and clear from the piston. Now, still at half cock, with the loading gate open, you can get the cylinder out. Okay, so now you got the cylinder out, and now we can take a better look at this, where you can see where the firing pin protrudes here. When you go to the first cock position, it's clear of the frame. The cylinder is a little bit different. What it has a sleeve in there. Now, I don't think that's what the originals have, but there's a reason for this, so we'll take note. So there's a sleeve in the cylinder, and if you notice the pin, where that push pin here goes through, it's spring loaded, what you're doing is you're moving a pin, and it locks in. That pin will lock into this groove, and that's what locks this cylinder pin in. If you notice, there's 2 on here, and I'll show you why. There's an added safety feature to this gun. Now what you do to get it back together is with the gate